The year is 31 BC. The fate of Rome hangs in the balance, and the stage is set for one of history's most epic naval battles, the Battle of Actium. Imagine the scene, a sprawling expanse of the Ionian Sea with two colossal fleets poised for confrontation. The air is thick with tension, the water shimmering under the early morning sun, and the sound of waves crashing against the hulls of mighty warships fills the air. On one side, Octavian, the adopted son of Julius Caesar and a shrewd tactician. He is determined, focused, and ready to claim his destiny. On the other, Mark Antony and Cleopatra, the power couple of the ancient world, desperate to maintain their grip on the eastern Mediterranean. Their love story is legendary, but today it is their strategic acumen that will be put to the test. Octavian's fleet, commanded by his loyal general Agrippa, was not the largest, but it was the most disciplined. Agrippa, a master of naval warfare, had meticulously trained his men for this very moment. Agrippa had spent months cutting off Antony and Cleopatra's supply lines, weakening their forces even before the battle began. This strategic move was crucial as it left Antony's fleet vulnerable and undersupplied. As dawn broke on September 2nd, the two fleets clashed. The sun rose slowly, casting a golden hue over the sea as the first ships engaged in combat. Octavian's strategy was simple yet brilliant. He knew that Antony's fleet, though larger, was less cohesive and more prone to disarray. He positioned his ships in a tight formation, forcing Antony to spread his larger fleet thin. This tactic allowed Octavian's more agile ships to outmaneuver their opponents. With fewer ships, Agrippa could maneuver more effectively, targeting Antony's less experienced crews. The Roman ships darted in and out, striking with precision and retreating before Antony's forces could respond. The battle raged for hours, with neither side gaining a clear advantage. The sea churned with the chaos of battle as ships collided and soldiers fought fiercely. But then, in a move that would seal their fate, Cleopatra's ships suddenly broke away from the fight and fled. This unexpected retreat threw Antony's forces into confusion. It's said that Antony, torn between his love for Cleopatra and his duty to his men, abandoned his fleet to follow her. This decision was a turning point, as it left his fleet leaderless and demoralized. With their leaders gone, the morale of Antony's forces crumbled. The once formidable fleet was now a shadow of its former self as soldiers lost hope and the will to fight. Octavian's fleet pressed the attack, decimating the remnants of Antony's ships. The Roman forces, sensing victory, fought with renewed vigor and determination. By the end of the day, the sea was littered with the wreckage of what was once a formidable navy. The waters of the Ionian Sea were stained with the remnants of a great battle. News of the defeat spread like wildfire. Messengers carried the news to every corner of the Roman world, and the impact of the battle was felt far and wide. Antony and Cleopatra fled to Egypt, where they would eventually meet their tragic end. Their love story, once the stuff of legend, now ended in despair and defeat. Octavian returned to Rome as the undisputed master of the Roman world. His victory at Actium solidified his power and paved the way for a new era. His victory at Actium marked the end of the Roman Republic and the dawn of the Roman Empire, with Octavian becoming its first emperor, Augustus. This was a monumental shift in the history of Rome as the Republic gave way to imperial rule. The Battle of Actium wasn't just a clash of ships and soldiers, it was a turning point that shaped the course of Western history. The outcome of this battle set the stage for the rise of the Roman Empire, which would dominate the ancient world for centuries to come. It was the final act in a drama filled with ambition, love, and betrayal. The characters in this story were larger than life, and their actions had far-reaching consequences. And it all unfolded on the blue waters of the Ionian Sea. This serene and beautiful setting was the backdrop for one of the most significant battles in history. So, the next time you hear the name Augustus, remember the Battle of Actium. Remember the strategy, the courage, and the pivotal moments that redefined an era. Augustus was not just a ruler, he was a symbol of a new beginning for Rome. Remember the strategy, the courage, and the pivotal moments that redefined an era. The Battle of Actium was a testament to the power of leadership, strategy, and the will to overcome adversity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic tales from the past. So